Hi everyone, my name is Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do your weekly energy forecast. I'm going to go ahead and look at the energy for the week, the beginning, middle, and end of week. So let's see what the universe wants to tell us today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is for all signs. It's for the collective. All right, and if you could, go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and sign up for the newsletter, and it will let you know about all the classes that are coming up. The online tarot masterclass is now full, so I put sold out on the website, so you can no longer sign up for that class. It starts on Sunday, the 2nd. I believe it's the 2nd. And then the next class won't be out until the fall. I might set one up so that you can get it through video on the website. I'm in the process of working with a web designer now, but my manifestation class is definitely coming out May 1st, maybe June 1st. My goal is May 1st, making sure all the technological issues are ironed out. I'm really excited about that. It's a 16-week course. If that's something you're interested in, you definitely want to sign up for the newsletter. You will get first shot at it. After that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up on YouTube. All right, and then you can, when you're at my website, you can also book a personal reading with me. You can do a missing person consultation, and like I said, now the online tarot masterclass is officially closed because we're now beginning, and it's taught live over Zoom. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for this week. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us. We have the High Priestess. We have the World card. What a way to start. We have the Two of Swords. Let me see, move that a little bit. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Justice card. Okay, look at these cards that are coming out. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups, and that's for your opportunity, for your challenge. We've got the Hanged Man. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, an Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. We've got Cups, we've got Swords, and Pentacles. Interesting. So we have a little bit of everything. All right, so let's go ahead and look at it. So when we're looking at the beginning of the week, and look at New Moon in Pisces, we have this High Priestess. We are literally tapping into this energy of connecting with the universe, being open to receive divine downloads from spirit, getting in touch with your intuition and following your intuition, right? Believing in it, going with your gut feeling, and trusting in your intuition a little bit more. That's the beginning of the week. Then when we get to the middle of the week, we've got the World card. This is the last card in the major arcana. This is saying the whole world is wide open to you. It's about you finding your path in the world. You're literally going through this to this next chapter. This is a very transitional card in that you're enjoying your time in the world, the culmination of all your life experience. You're taking your knowledge and your wisdom and all the lessons you've learned, and you're walking into this world, out into the world. It's so beautiful. However, this is transitionary because when you're enjoying this time here, then there comes another chapter in your life and you circle back to the Fool, the 0 in the major arcana. That's where it starts. And then you begin the Fool's journey. I prefer to call it the hero's journey, but it's the Fool's journey. That's how tarot is set up. And then you start going through the process. Well, it's the Fool, the Magician, and then the High Priestess. So you begin these chapters and these cycles. So here you are at the end, and you're taking all of this knowledge and wisdom with you. You can walk a path that's already been walked, or you can forge your way and create your own life path, or do both. You can do whatever you want in this stage. It's whatever feels appropriate for you. It's about you using your intuition to find your way. Then towards the weekend, so for me, this is like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got the Two of Swords. This is the Know Thyself card. He's walking on his life path. Another card that's talking about a path. So, and by the way, this is the Fool in this card, in this deck. So we start with the Fool and we end with the Fool. So the Two of Swords, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And so for this card, it's know thyself. So he's literally walking on his life path, and this magic mirror presents itself to him, and he has to confront himself in the mirror. He can't go around it. He can't go under it. He can't go over it to this side. No, he has to confront himself and get to know himself before he can go further on his path. And you want that, because that way you're making the appropriate choices and decisions for yourself. So when this card presents itself, it's a positive, and you're asking yourself the big questions. Who am I right here, right now, at this exact moment in time? Not who somebody else wants you to be or who society wants you to be, but who are you right now? Because we're always evolving and changing. What truly makes you happy now? How are your friends, your family, your relationships to them? Are your friends still in vibration with you, or are you looking for your new tribe, or are there people that you no longer resonate with? How is your career? What do you like to do for work? Are you in alignment with what it is you want to do? Your hobbies, you're looking at location. Are you happy where you're at? You're kind of like looking at the big picture. What's your strength of character? What's your weakness of character? Again, I think I said, what's your philosophy now, right? Because things change. There's always new information coming in. And while we have our core essence, new information allows us to change and evolve and maybe try new things and see if they work for us or not. And so that is something that's coming in for you. How is your health? How are your finances? You're looking at the big picture in the 3D, right? Or how is your relationship to spirit? You know, have you strayed far? Do you act noble? Do you stand in your truth? And if not, maybe look at that and see why. What is there that's maybe a blockage that's going on? How is your connection to source, to spirit? That's a very private, personal thing. How do you feel about that connection with your mind, body, soul in alignment to source? So you're looking at these things. This is what's coming in for everybody. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I like this energy a lot. It's very uplifting. It's very positive. It's very forward thinking and moving. Not in a woke way. All right, let's go ahead and do this. It's really positive. Oh my God. I just said how positive this is. This is it. This is an Ace of Cups. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe. This is a new beginning in love, a new beginning, and maybe you're reconnecting to source, to spirit. This is beautiful. You're getting in touch with your intuition, getting into what really moves you, what moves your heart, what do you love? It's a new beginning. Then we have the Six of Cups. Okay, let me pull the cards before I go because I'm just so excited by what I'm seeing. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Tower. Don't be afraid of the Tower. The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Swords. All right, so when we're looking at this beautiful High Priestess, you really tapping into your intuition, right? You're almost at this place of neutrality. See how she's between the light and the dark? It's just you're in this neutral middle zone. You know, you're not making a judgment. You're just letting it all come in. And it's being clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. Pure love. That's what this is. Pure love. And that's what source is. That's what God is. Whatever term you want to use, spirit. This is you having that beautiful alignment, being in the flow. It's like you're pushing through blockages. Even if you have a few, you're looking at them because no one's perfect. You're looking through and you're pushing it. It's like you're trying to perfect yourself and your connection. You're trying to perfect your clarity, your enlightenment. You're really moving forward. And this is a new beginning in your connection with spirit, with yourself, with love, and if you're looking for love, wow, this is incredibly powerful. This is also coming in for you. And this is going to bring peace and healing and all kinds of beautiful things. This is allowing you to follow your heart, love yourself. If that's an issue, you're looking at, how can you know your self-worth, your self-value, and give yourself self-love, self-care. It's a very encompassing card. It's a new beginning in that. And then we have the Six of Cups. This is pure love. This is going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism might have touched your heart. And if it has, it's time for you to knock that crust off because your heart is a muscle. You have to use it. And that's going to strengthen it and strengthen your inner love and resolve. And that's going to knock that crust off and let you shine that big, beautiful heart. You know, sometimes we go through things, maybe it's a death in the family, maybe it's a divorce, you know, maybe it's just some other type of trauma. And then the heart crusts over because it's a type of protective mechanism. And then there comes a point when, okay, now it did its job, it protected you, and now it's time for you to knock that stuff off and start living again and start opening your heart up again. And that's what's coming through with this card. It's going back to a time in nostalgia, thinking back before that might have happened and tapping into that. You're probably not going to be doing the same activity as you did when you were a child, but it's that same feeling of love and open-heartedness, and maybe there's beauty and magic in the world. And this could be whether it's platonic love or it's romantic love, you know, and maybe you're in a relationship and it's about you appreciating the person you're with. If you have a loving, healthy relationship, you know, it's about maybe you're doubling down on that. It's a really beautiful energy. That's the beginning of the week. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the middle of the week, which is the World card. So you're going to be taking that love and that knowledge through intuition, and you're carrying it into the beginning of the middle of the week, which is the World card. So you're seeing your place in the world from a very loving, open, and expansive point of view. Because when you're in fear mode, your aperture is very small. You're in survival mode, right? We even use that term. Well, when you're in a loving vibration, everything is open. The whole world is in love. Everybody's celebrating with you. The birds are singing. You know, people are smiling when you see them. Everything changes because it's your perspective and it's the energy that you're putting out there, and it's getting mirrored back. So that World card is being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Tower. This tells me that you're being very strategic about really having love and putting it out there, because it's still this continuation of the love. I think the universe is stepping in and releasing what no longer serves you. So if you do have those blockages, when you're in that loving vibration, you're blasting off the negative, you're blasting off the blockages, and this is allowing you to just like shake off that emotional baggage. Maybe it's physical baggage. Maybe you're releasing people, places, things, ideas that are no longer in alignment for you, that you're changing, right? It's like almost like you're reinventing yourself with that new beginning. And now the Tower. Now, this is the universe that's stepping in to release what no longer serves you, whereas the Death card is you doing the work yourself. You're consciously aware of what needs to be released. This is telling me that you're not aware of what needs to be released. And if you have an inkling of it, you're not releasing it, so this universe is going to step in and do it for you. It's literally going to bring you back down to your foundation, back down to your reality. This is when people start going in a different direction and they might have some illusions, and now they're brought back down to reality. And that's what's coming in for people midweek. Like I said, you'll always hear me say this. I actually welcome the Tower. Honestly, if something's not working for me and if I can't see it, then I want it gone. I want that Tower moment because I don't want to waste my life or my time on something that's not working for me. It's not always pleasant, but after you go through that process, then you just have this, I'm glad I'm out of that and now I'm going in the right direction. So that's why you'll hear me welcome that. I love it, because if it's not working, oh my God, I want it gone. I don't want to keep hitting my head against a wall. That is no fun. Okay, then we get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday towards the end of the week, and that's that know thyself energy. So you're going through this whole process, and it's being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this tells me a lot of gifts, blessings, and omens are coming in. So with those new beginnings, this could be even people coming into your life. Maybe you're looking for people that are part of your tribe. Maybe you're looking for love, and this could be something that's really coming in for you. Maybe this is gifts and blessings that are coming in after you have that Tower moment and that release. Then that makes space, it creates space, I should say, for new things to come in. And we've got that Ace, that new beginning. And then this is gifts and blessings from the universe. So you have a lot coming in for yourself. And now you're going to have the space to accept it and maybe eyes to even see it. Because maybe when you're going through that Tower, you're not looking at what's going on around you because you're caught up in that moment. We do have the Nine of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is telling me that you might be over processing something. This is that kind of energy that it keeps you up at night. This is that kind of fear. Maybe this is kind of a carryover from the Tower moment. Maybe it kind of rocked your world a minute and you're trying to over process it and get a grip on what just happened. You have beautiful things coming in, but again, this is a general reading, but you're definitely playing things over and over in your head. This card is usually fear-based, and that tells me that maybe you were just caught up in something and it threw you, like it caught you off guard what was going to be released. It's an interesting energy that's coming through. This could also be guilt, anxiety, fear, shame, but it is that never-ending nightmare when you're playing things over and over in your head. Okay, that's the end of the week and the weekend. So that is your current energy. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. And we have another new beginning. This is the Ace of Wands. Out with the old, in with the new. This is that beautiful fire energy. This is allowing you to have a passionate new beginning in something. It's for you to take action. And this card is literally out with the old, in with the new. There is a theme here. Out with the old, in with the new. Release what no longer serves you. This is going to allow another new beginning to come in. This is going to allow you to take action in something. We have the Justice card. This is you balancing the scales. Maybe you're bringing justice back into your life. Maybe you're doing something where you're releasing something that was getting you out of whack and out of balance, and now you're bringing yourself back to center. This is also a card about protecting the innocent. This is about bringing that also back into balance. So when this card comes up, it's also about, speaking up for animals, for small children that don't have a voice. This is going to be for maybe seniors in a care facility, maybe someone that's mentally retarded. It's that kind of energy where you're literally protecting the innocent. So if that's your situation, maybe you have a loved one that's in a care facility and it's a good idea for you to go and check on them. This is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit, and go unannounced. Make sure they're being taken care of. If you call it ahead, they know to go and get that person ready to receive company. You want to show up unannounced. That way you can make sure, are they being taken care of, right? How is the room looking? And if they're in adult diapers, you want to make sure those diapers are being changed. And I'm not even kidding. You need to show up and do something like that. Bring them flowers, make sure they're okay. Make sure they're not over-medicated. So that way they're like in a coma until they die, because that's what happens in a lot of these facilities. So I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I'm just saying when this card comes up, it's for you to consider that's part of justice, is to protect the innocent. And that's definitely one of the energies that's coming off this card. But it's also, if you're in a lawsuit, the scale is also going to be balanced, because we are talking about justice. So if you're involved in a legal matter, this is something that's going to be playing out. Okay, then for the guidance and advice from Spirit, the last card is the Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race. It's that kind of energy where you're taking one steady foot in front of the other, but you're taking time to smell the roses. She's enjoying plodding along in the forest, and she's finding crystals because that's her passion. She really enjoys it, but it's a slow moving energy. She has the knowledge and the wisdom to really make something special happen for herself, but she's taking it nice and slow. And that's something that's coming in. You might even be presented with an opportunity in the 3D. In the 3D, what does that mean? That means in career, your work, right? Finances, your health. It could be travel. It could be retirement. It could be housing, location, friends, family, pets. It could be anything in the 3D. And she's just taking her time and enjoying the moment. Slow and steady wins the race here for that one. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the Fool. So we have the Fool and the World card, and the World card is right above the Fool, and I'll show you in just a second. We have the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns in everybody's favor under the guidance and advice from Spirit. It's a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles, that slow and steady wins the race. So apparently it does. And again, more releasing with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this was the Wheel of Fortune that came out. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune has really been showing itself in a lot of the readings I've done recently. That tells me, you've heard, if you're new here, I'll go ahead and say this for you. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know that ever since we left Scorpio season in October, November, certain signs are flying. Now, this is a general reading for everybody. This tells me that, and I believe that this is happening for everybody, but some signs are rising higher and faster than others right now. We are all going in that direction, and the wheel shows itself yet again. So let me read into this. So here we go. So with this out with the old, in with the new, to have a passionate new beginning, this type of enthusiasm for something, to take that kind of action, it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So with this new beginning, you really need to look at where your energy is going. You need to call some of it back. That way you can definitely take that fire and apply it towards something new. So you're looking at, that tells me you're looking at stuff that you've been doing. So I'm going to take this as an example. This is a 10. So let's say you've got 10 responsibilities, 10 burdens that you've taken on. Well, now it's time to reassess and give some of that back. So for example, let's say people have asked you to do things, friends, family, work, whatever it might be, and now you're stressed out and you're pushed to the limit. Reassess. Now maybe you're going to do 6 of those things and you're getting rid of 4. Maybe you are giving a couple back to somebody. Maybe things that you're doing, you're just in a habit and you don't need to do them anymore. Maybe you need to delegate and assign them to somebody else. Whatever that might be, it's about you calling your energy back and reassessing. That will give you more strength and more energy to tap into this new beginning. Your energy can now go into a new project, a new beginning for yourself. So that's something that's coming in. And this is an ending. For me, you know, when you're this stressed out and you're not doing anything about it, 2 things happen. Either things can end in a disaster, you're constantly exhausted all the time, and then you can go into the point of where you're now making yourself sick. Physically sick. So your body says, okay, I'm going to make you sick. So now you're forced to take a time out. You're forced to delegate and assign these responsibilities to somebody else. That way, because you wouldn't do it on your own, they'll make you sick. Now you're forced to get rest and stay in bed. So it's that kind of energy for me as a reader, right? So that I would say pay attention to where your energy is being spent and look at it to see if there's some things that you can rearrange in your life. If there's 10 things that you must do, maybe you just do the 6 and you put 4 on the back burner. And after you accomplish some of the others, then you start bringing the others forward to start working on them. It's about you creating a strategy. We've got the 7 of Cups. This is telling me that you have a lot of choices around you, but I don't feel like you might have clarity on exactly what it is that you want to do. And that's okay. When that happens, you just take your time and you wait for clarity. Right? Maybe use your intuition. You wait to be able to have that clarity though, and then use your discernment to make the right choice for you, because these choices are good and bad. It's a mixture. So maybe also when you have your energy, that's going to allow you to get your clarity, because if you're so tired, maybe that's also creating it where you're not able to really see with depth because your energy is just not there. You're just like, oh, just tell me what is it right here, and then you move on. So it could also be involved with that. All right, then we have the Justice card, and being in balance and protecting the innocent. It is being clarified by the Fool and the Queen of Swords. So this is a new chapter. So maybe this is a new beginning, taking that leap of faith in pursuing what you need to do, moving forward from a position of balance. So if you are out of balance, this is going to be a new chapter. You know, maybe you've been going for so long, you're not used to balance anymore. And now it's about you gaining that balance back. Sometimes that happens, especially if you're an overachiever. You just go one way, or you had like a lot of family responsibility and you're just go. And now it's like, okay, take a deep breath and come back to center, because you're going to get clarity. I don't think you do right here. Okay, see the clouds? That's just telling me right now you don't have it, but it's coming. This is the Queen of Swords, and she does have clarity. Her head is above the clouds. but she had to rise up to get there. So this tells me that the clarity is definitely coming, and you'll be able to stand in your truth and see your truth. And he usually has a sword of truth also. So that tells me that a lot of clarity will be coming in if it's not there right now. This will allow you to have a type of transformation take place. She also is looking towards your future. If you saw her on the table the way I do, her back is to the past, and she is looking towards your future. And so this tells me a lot of clarity is coming in as the weeks go on, right? This is a weekly reading, so as the weeks are coming in, more and more clarity is going to unravel in front of you. It's just going to unfold, and it's going to allow you to stand in your truth. And that is great, because that's what you want. She's very astute, very brilliant, and when that clarity comes, you'll be able to see everything. All right, the last card in the spiritual guide and advice, sorry, did I just say that? In Spirit's guidance and advice is the Knight of Pentacles. And that is being clarified by, ta-da, drum roll please, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. This is awesome. So this is luck and right timing, and that's what's happening. You're taking one steady foot in front of the other, and an opportunity will be presenting itself as you're getting that clarity and you're enjoying the ride, right? That tells me that you've called your energy back. If you're able to enjoy the ride, that you are no longer stressed out, that you're no longer going in a million different directions, that you've done that work, and it doesn't take long. You've done that work, and now it's luck and right timing. The energy is here, and good things are going to come. It's like you become a magnet. Because with this Ten of Swords, this tells me that, again, you've done more release work. Just like with this Tower, right? I want to show you the cards really quick. So we've got out with the old, in with the new. We have a Tower moment where you're going to release what no longer serves you and be brought back down to your foundation. And now we have another release card, this Ten of Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So you are releasing this. The 10 is as bad as it's going to get. And you see he's making a blessing sign. This is a blessing in disguise. So you are literally going to be releasing what no longer serves you. This could literally be like maybe friends stabbing you in the back. This is just things that are maybe old negative self-talk, old versions of you. This is just you going through these cycles that are no longer appropriate for you anymore. They just don't fit your lifestyle anymore. You've already evolved past them. It's coming to an end. Maybe it's relationships. Maybe it's a job that's ending. You know, it could be anything in the 3D, but it's ending for you. And that, again, is going to free up space and allow something new to come in. I mean, it's really powerful. Luck and right timing, and it's right there. It's huge. This Tower moment is a blessing in disguise. That's why I welcome it. I want it to come in when it's for me. I know that not everybody wants that. A lot of people want to avoid that. I welcome it. Out with the old, in with the new. So there's a theme here for everybody. Okay, so that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Page of Cups. Your opportunity is to have this beautiful Pollyanna type energy and this attitude. She is running through the forest. All she sees is beauty and positivity and optimism and love. She literally sees this spider web, and she sees the dews on the web, and she sees diamonds. She does not see a poisonous spider. She doesn't see any fear. She has no fear. She sees beauty, love, joy, fun, just really bubbly type energy, and that's your opportunity. That tells me, again, you're looking at your energy. While that is cups, so that's going to be your emotions, that's going to be your intuition, your connection to source, it's love. But it's tied into your energy. It's hard to be very loving when you're burned out. You know, I mean, you can be, but this is a high energy card. So it's like an opportunity for love. If you're even looking for love, you have an opportunity. If you want a friendship or a pet or a romantic relationship, or to expand the romantic relationship that you have, that's an opportunity right there for you to do something that you love. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a passion that you have. It's an opportunity right there. All right, then we've got your challenge. Your challenge is the Hanged Man. Your challenge is to go within for enlightenment, to stop and take a time out, to take a deep breath and go inside for enlightenment. Now, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it, whereas the opportunity is easy. It's right there for you to pluck. That's why it's an opportunity. The challenge, you have to work a little harder at it. But when you do the work and you come out on the other side, you come out this dragonfly, this new transformational person. That is your challenge, though, is to do that inner work, to take that time out. Let's get some clarifiers and get more information. Oh my God, we have the Ten of Cups and the Empress. I'm telling you, if you want love, this is really it. I mean, if you really want love, it's coming because it's in the cards. Okay, then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the High Priestess is now here twice. All right, so let me get started and I'll show you the High Priestess. So for your opportunity with this Page of Cups, it's being clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is the card everybody wants. They want the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And here it is for you. Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. These people have chosen to be happy. Chosen to be Pollyanna. Right? This is not negativity. This is the opposite. Chosen to be positive, optimistic, striving. The glass is half full. Always. And when it starts to get low, you replenish, you fill that cup. That's what's coming in for you. God, I'm getting the goosebumps. That's what's coming in as an opportunity. But they have chosen to be happy. You need to remember that. So is that Pollyanna card. The other card that's here is the Empress. She is pure love, abundance, prosperity. This is you tending your own garden. This is that loving, nurturing energy. She waves her scepter and the wheat grows. She is love. And she's all four queens put together. So she's worked really hard to get to this position. And now she can enjoy it. She can enjoy this beautiful, lush life. This is that life of luxury. This is the life everybody wants. This is that beautiful, divine, feminine energy. That is an opportunity for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. That is your beautiful energy, and you have an opportunity to have this beautiful experience in love. Now we look at your challenge position for the Hanged Man, to go within for enlightenment, to go into this time of suspension, and then come out reborn on the other side with new knowledge, enlightenment, and information. And that is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So let's start with the Four of Pentacles. This is telling me you're going within. That this is the card of suspension. You're choosing to be stuck. Okay, he's choosing to be stuck in amber and then wait until he gets his answers and then he's going to come out. This is a controlling card. This card is telling me that you're very controlling on something and you might be stuck. So that tells me to get into this position. This is not about being stuck. It's choosing to go into a timeout. But this tells me that you might have a hard time stepping into that position because you're overly controlling. This is you kind of letting go and sitting with it for a while. So this tells me that you might have a blockage that you need to work on. You can get that strong foundation, but you need to release a few things. This is someone that's afraid of change. Maybe too much change has come in, but this is someone that's afraid of change. Then we have the High Priestess, and she is here twice. It's the very first card I pulled for everyone. So same card, different deck. So very first card. So she's, again, is sitting between both worlds, the light and the dark, and she is just receptive. She's receiving this beautiful divine information that's coming in. She's tapped into her intuition and very comfortable there. So this is telling me to use your intuition when you're going into this time of suspension, and your intuition will help give you the answers so you can come out reborn on the other side. But lighten up a little bit with the controlling stuff, and that will make it easier and free stuff up. It'll free up blockages. It'll just free things up so it flows more easily, because we've got this beautiful time for you to be able to get into the flow. I mean, like, the world is wide open for you to get in the flow. So if some of you are having that issue of tapping into this for your challenge, Just relax into it. Meditate, go for a walk, maybe go work out and work out so hard you make yourself so tired that you can relax and get into the flow, you know, to get rid of some stress. All right, everybody, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. And that's what I have for you for this week. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm getting ready to leave for Australia and New Zealand. And if you're in those areas, I would love to hear from you. Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be such a magical trip. Most magical people, magical country. I'm so excited to be going. And you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. You can book a personal reading with me. The online tarot masterclass is now closed. It's full and it starts tomorrow. That's going to be, what is that? March 2nd is the first day. And so we are moving forward. And what else? The manifestation class starts in May. It's 16 weeks. It's 4 months. And I keep you accountable. We meet live as a group once a week to make sure everybody's on track. It's a lot of fun. If that's something you're interested in, look for it. Sign up for the newsletter because that's when I'm going to announce it. It should come out May 1st, maybe June 1st. I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway. I have a web designer that's helping me. So when we get that up and going, you will be the first to know. And if you've never seen me go live, I go live twice a week on Tuesday and then on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. If you've never seen an episode, you can go check it out. I've got the past episodes for Tarot Tuesday, and the other one's just called Live Tarot Readings, and it's so much fun. It is by donation. If you've never seen it, go ahead and watch it and then check it out. People submit their questions in advance because we're all in different time zones, or they do it live through PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.